Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Pete Alonso stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bader puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Luis Garcia up now for the Mets. Castro gets it to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. And today's starter, Tyler McGill. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Top of the second, here's Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder.
Ryan back to work.
Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And here's the catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Nice stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Good arm slide run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school. Cal State, this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Correa over to first. Lindor retired. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Inside.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Jose Miranda. The other way, and foul ball. And that one hammered. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out. Runner at second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. There's a strike. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School.
0-2 is the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Miranda, the runner at second with 1 away.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Soto settles under it and makes the catch. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Juan Soto. Swings here and blasts one left field. Green settles under it. He's got it. And there's 1 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. And that takes care of Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And that one almost got him. It's through for a hit, and that extends the inning. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One ball, two strikes.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Jeffers makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro.
The second baseman, Willie.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The center fielder, number 25.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. There's the strike. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Number 31.
Riley Green, the next twin up to hit.
Green.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count. One ball, one strike.
Castro at first, one gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One ball, two strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So digging in, Royce Lewis. Doubled in his first AB. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get it.
Ryan to second, relay to first, double play. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4. Here's Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Fought off foul. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. And there's a strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
Got him.
And a couple of quick outs. Jose Miranda now at the plate.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
No throw, and they don't get the out. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at target field, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Ryan back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch misses. Lindor swings through that one.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off left side. To the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Headed towards the corner. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Jeffers stands at second with no outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And he pops up the bunt. McGill makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Lindor on to first. Out on a bang-bang play. And now for the Twins, Riley Green. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the count is even.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a swing and a miss, and that'll keep more runs from coming. Back in Minnesota, top 6, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Jesse Winker
batter,
up now for the
3.
Mets. A
Designated
walk,
hitter,
and he's also
Jesse
singled.
Winker.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Winker measures 6 feet 2 inches. £205, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Starling Marte. A runner at first for him, nobody out. In there for strike 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bader makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos Correa.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Stanek.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. So now the DH spot, Matt Wallner. Alonso, and he handles it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And 1-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. For 2 in this one.
Number 66, Jorge Alcala.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now here is Jose Siri. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. next offering is fouled back. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Buxton sprinting after it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
In the dirt. And the 1-0. Bader runs. Popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Juan Soto. Alcala back to work. Tap foul to plate. That one fouled off. Castro. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Chasing the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Starling Marte up to hit. Bader racing after it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Yeah, that's fouled off. Buxton. And that'll do it. Back at Target Field, here's Byron Buxton.
Now
taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing went around, and that is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. So up next for Minnesota, Riley Green. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that is out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him! Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beats. And here is Royce Lewis. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's there. He's got it. And new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Got all of that one. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Topa, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Miranda steps on first for the out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Ball 1 there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strike.
That one missed. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Comes up empty.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Waller now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The Twins trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's through for a hit.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Miranda up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. So here's Bader now. And there's a ball.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a base hit up the middle. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
98 at the knees, and she couldn't connect.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And that's through there for a strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. McGill with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.